Hi guys, Miss Pauline here. Yeah, let's talk visa denials today. What would make you be denied a visa, be it a B1, B2 visa, a green card lottery visa? So people have been asking whether they can be selected, and then they are after be denied a visa. It happens, and it's not something it's something sad to talk about when it happens to you. So the first thing that would make you be denied a visa is having posted in your social media pages bad stuff or bad things about the United States. Yeah, social media never forgets. And after being selected and filling your DS260, it's like you're feeling about the story of your life, and you're supposed to provide each and every social media page you've registered yourself with. They'll go through that. They'll see whatever you've been posting. If you've been posting bad things about the United States, be it political, social, or any negative things about USA, trust me, they won't allow you to go there, because you will be a bad influence in their country. So that is one thing that will make you be denied a visa, and I can assure you they don't look back when you do such things. The other thing is drug trafficking. If you've been convicted of drug trafficking and you are found guilty, trust me, you won't be issued a visa. That is another thing. The other thing is child trafficking. Child trafficking, in this case, maybe you had applied for a visa, for a kind of visa that you are allowed to travel with your child, and you faked documents of another person's child because you needed to relocate with them. Be it a green card, you had been selected in the past years, and you faked documents maybe of your sister's kid or a friend's kid because you needed to relocate with them, apparently because you wanted to give this child a better life in the United States. That's child trafficking, and it is illegal. They still have your files with them, and so when they look back and find out that you have been convicted of child trafficking in a child trafficking case, you won't be issued a visa. Yeah. The other thing is a host. You see, nowadays a host is a very, very important person in the green card journey. Yeah, because even if you had money and maybe you rent an Airbnb in the United States because maybe you don't have a host, you need someone to show you around. You need to get accustomed to the ways of the United States through your hand being held by someone who've lived there for some years. Yeah. So if you don't have a host, they will think that you might go there and become a public church. Yeah, because you won't have anyone to direct you on where to go, on how to do things. And in the United States, people are busy, and it's the host who will show you around. It's the host who will direct you on the things you need and need not to do in the United States. So if you don't have a host, trust me, you won't. There's a very big probability that you won't be issued a visa. We also have these host details. You might have a host, or else this host refuses to give you the affidavit of support and their tax details. For the host, they must show that they are able financially to support you for the duration you'll have to stay in their home, be it 3 months, 6 months, 2 months. That is upon your host and yourself. And they also must show that they've been filing taxes as expected in the United States. So even if you've you had provided the host details in the DS-260 and the host refuses to give you the affidavit of support, trust me, you won't be issued a visa. Yeah, because when you are going for your visa interview, that is a supporting document you should never miss in your file. Failure to which you won't be issued a visa. Yeah, the other thing is the good conduct. They need to know your criminal record. And for the good conduct, kindly note that every person who is 16 years and above, yeah, I know 16 years in our country, that is a child, but I can assure you that you need to get them a good conduct, and it's a must. Failure to that, you won't be issued a visa. You must have a good conduct from your kids who are 16 years and above and yourself, so that you'll be issued this visa. The other thing you need to have is the affidavit of support. This is for affidavit of support. This is the host details as I've told you. So that one you already know. So the other thing is, you could have overstayed your stay in the United States. Maybe you had gone to the United States through another kind of visa, maybe let's say a visit visa. What happened is, when you are issued a visit visa, it is usually they usually stamp a 5 years visa on your passport. That doesn't mean that when you get your air ticket and go to the United States, you'll have to stay for a whole 5 years because they've stamped a 5 years visa on your passport. Yeah. In the embassy, during the interview, they'll ask you the duration you will be staying in the United States. Guys, you need to stick to that. Failure to which you will never go to the United States again. You'll never be allowed to go to the United States again. People have been deported before because of this. Because you see, some people are so cunning, or they think they are clever than the people dealing with them in the port of entry and even the embassy. If you've said that in the visa interview that you will stay for 3 months in the United States, and then you get to the port of entry, and when they're asking you question, how long will you stay in the United States? You'll say maybe 1 year. And you had said that in the embassy you had said that you will stay for 3 months. Trust me, that is violating the rules. And when you come back, when you come back and you are going for a green card visa, trust me, you won't be granted this visa because you violated the rules. And also, when you go to the port of entry and say that, and when you ask how long you will be staying in the United States, and you say 6 months or even a year, and in the embassy you had said 3 months, you will be deported, my friend. They won't allow you to get to the United States. Yeah, you will be deported this very same day because you violated the rules. Imagine violating the rules. Even you've not even entered the States and you've started violating the rules. Yeah, so let's be careful. Be careful. Be very, very careful, because these people don't joke, and they like straightforward people, trustworthy people. That's why they do so much interrogation to people who are entering their country, because they want you to be a clean person. So the other thing is, maybe you had applied for another kind of visa. Let's say even a visit visa, B1, B2 visa. You see, for a B1, B2 visa, you're not allowed to work with a visit visa in the United States. Then you go work, yeah, you go work there chini ya maji, yeah, unafanya kazi kama umejificha. So then you forget that you're not supposed to work with this visit visa. when you go back to the embassy seeking an immigrant visa, that is a green card visa, they'll ask you, you know, they have your records that you had been there with a visit visa. These people are so much tricky. Yeah, they'll ask you, we can see that you are in the United States in this year, so what had you gone to do? And you answer, what work did you do? What work were you doing during the visit duration? And you say the work you are doing. It doesn't matter whether the work was well paying or not. Remember, you're not supposed to work with a visit visa. So if you tell them that you are doing this kind of work, that is be sure that you won't be issued that visa, because you've already violated the rules of the United States. And I can assure you that one is a crime according to them. You've violated their rules, and they take such things seriously. Yeah. The other thing is, you have a pending case in court. There's someone who had inquired about this, whether if you have a pending case in court, you will be issued a visa. If you have a pending case in the court, trust me, you won't be issued a visa. Yeah. That's why they ask for a good conduct from people aged 16 years and above. And still, if you are issued a visa and then thereafter you go back to your bad ways and be convicted of a certain crime, remember, you've been issued a visa, then you'll be convicted of a certain crime. You have your visa, then you be convicted of a certain crime. That means you have a pending case in court. You won't be issued. And let me tell you, even after trying to relocate, you'll be deported from the point of entry, or else they'll bar you from boarding a plane in the airport until your case is done and you're not maybe filed guilty of the crime. So these are some of the things that will make you be denied a visa even after you've been selected. And some other things, and some of them are the things that will make you be deported. Even after being granted a visa, you'll be deported at the point of entry. Yeah. And let's be honest, people. Yeah. You know, the most painful thing would be going through this journey and then you are not allowed to enter the United States. Yeah. You can imagine investing so much in your emotions that you are relocating to a first world country and then you mess things up. Do the right things. Make sure when you're attending your visa interview, you have all the supporting documents. All the supporting documents you need. These are the passports for each and every member of the family. You had filled DS-260 for each and every member of the family. You have police clearance certificate for each and every member of the family who is 16 years and above. You have the host supporting documents. Yeah. What else? And then I said about confidence when you're answering these interview questions. Yeah. Be confident when you're answering these questions, because you can have all these. I know of a person who, I think these people have their way of judging things. This person went for the visa interview. He had an A- in the KCSE certificate, but their self-esteem and the way they conducted themselves in the embassy, in the visa interview, they were too low. Yeah. They lacked confidence in themselves. Even after being asked questions, they couldn't answer. They had flicked out. This person was prepared with each and every document that was needed. it was a single man, and I can tell you, because he couldn't answer any of, he was a young guy, and he couldn't answer any of these questions asked. That's how he was denied a visa, because he was told that he could, if he can't communicate and be allowed to go to the United States, he might become a public charge. Yeah, you know, becoming a public charge is like when you go to America, you're not even able to work, you become a burden to the government. Yeah, they don't want to relocate people who will go and be a burden to their government. They want people who will bring profit to the government, who will be of value to their country. So let's do the right thing. Another thing is, before I forget, since feeling that you have no work experience in your DS260, yeah, maybe you are a person who finished school like 5 years ago, you graduated 5 years ago, could be you graduated from a university or even high school, and for 5 years you've said that you have no work experience. Yeah, you will be seen like a ninth, a person who doesn't, a person who is not open-minded. You must feel some work experience in the DS260. Yeah, make yourself busy out there. You'd rather say that you've been hawking sweets in Thika Road rather than saying that you've not been working for 5 good years. Who does that? That will make you be denied this visa. And I can assure you that USA doesn't need people who are not hardworking to relocate to their country through green card, through green card. So let's do the right things. Let's be wise. Let's be open-minded in the whole of this process, and I can assure you we'll smile all the way to the land of milk and honey. Yeah, bye bye for now. I'll be uploading more and more videos. Watch this video, think about it, know what you don't have if you are planning to go to the visa interview soon. That is for the DV 2023 selectees. Think about it, and all the best, guys. Yeah, bye bye.